Look, we don't know what's going on here, but someone, and we don't know who, seems to think you're getting catfished.
I don't know. I still think Alexis is who she says she is.
Do you want our help? Do you need our help? Or do you feel like you've got things under control?
I want to find out who this person is who sent the text.
Okay, so you're actually more interested in who the anonymous informant is than
More
you are,
so
right?
than who the girl you're talking to is?
Yeah, her. She I want to meet her. I want to finally get to see her and everything.
We got an email from the casting department, which is a little unusual. Hey guys, we forwarded you an email from an anonymous source. This isn't the way things normally come to us, but it seems like an interesting case. An anonymous person wrote in.
Anonymous whistleblower.
Well, here's the email. Dear Neve.
And Laura.
And Laura. I can't tell you who I am, but I'm gonna ask for your help. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, and the only way out was to send you this email. Okay.
Okay.
I'm writing to tell you about this guy I know named Derek. Derek was born and raised in the Vancouver, Washington area and is nice to pretty much everyone. That's usually something I like about him, but right now it's a problem. Derek recently got out of a long-term serious relationship. He was pretty torn up about it. 5 months ago, his friends took him out to cheer him up. That night, he ended up chatting with a girl named Annabelle on Snapchat. He went from heartbroken to head over heels in a matter of days and hasn't looked back since. I like that a lot. Heartbroken to head over heels.
That is good.
Derek won't stop talking about this girl, but she's refusing to meet him even though she lives nearby. He says they've got a strong connection, but I think he's ignoring a lot of issues because his heart is broken and she's hot.
If you guys don't help him, I think he's gonna fall in love with Annabelle and waste months or years of his time building a relationship with someone who I think doesn't even exist. Derek has no idea I'm doing this, but if you can please hit him up, I think he will listen to you. Here's his number.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is this Derek?
It is.
Hey, Derek, this is Neve from Catfish.
Oh my god.
I know.
From Catfish. Hey, watch Catfish.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
All right,
No
well, cool.
worries.
Well, I'm here with my wife, Laura, who's actually co-hosting this episode with me.
Hi, Derek.
Can you FaceTime?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
What's up, you guys?
What's up, man?
I'm Skype with Neve right now. I don't know how the hell, you know?
So, someone at the show got an email from an anonymous person. Her
You
name.
don't know who it is.
No.
Who wrote in and said, hey, I know Derek, and I know he's been talking to this girl, Annabelle, and I'm worried that maybe she's not who she says she is.
Okay.
So I guess we just want to know a little more information about you and Annabelle and your relationship.
Okay, I guess it all started when I was in this 3-year relationship, and we broke up 5 months ago. Then one of my good buddies went out, got some drinks, and the last thing I remember of that night was trying to hit up the premium Snapchat called Stoner Babes. There's a lot of chicks, pictures. I don't really remember it. To be honest, I was too to the wind. You know, I just got broken up. I was trying to go have some fun. I woke up and I deleted everything because I don't snap. Then about 2 weeks after that, I get this message from Annabelle on Facebook.
Okay, wait. So you went out with your friends. You think at some point in the night they convinced you to sign up for like a premium Snapchat?
And 2 weeks later, you get a Facebook message.
Did she say that that's how you met?
She said something about Snapchat. Started talking to her, then this connection started happening because she likes everything I like. It's strange, but like, because I got a relationship, it's something to fall back to. She made me feel good, like when I was texting her.
Where does Annabelle live?
She said she lived in Portland, Oregon.
You live very close to her.
Yes. I tried to meet up and stuff. She's busy working.
And have you guys only messaged through Facebook or have you talked on the phone?
Only Facebook. She will not let me call her or talk to her or nothing.
So you don't even have her phone number?
I don't.
Wow.
Do you know this person?
Are you kidding me? What the f? That's definitely my buddy, Jeremy. That's Becca's brother.
What's up, Derek?
What the f?
There's a lot of reasons and a lot of stuff I gotta tell you.
What's your name? Sorry.
My name's Jeremy.
Jeremy.
I'm one of Derek's really good friends.
Okay, cool.
I am trying to just fix all this. That's why I'm here, bro. I'm not here to hurt you in any way, bro. I'm just trying to help, dude. I care about
I'm
you, dude.
shaking right now, bro. Like,
I'm not Annabelle, okay?
Okay, so
I hope not.
Okay.
I'm not Annabelle. I'll just go get Annabelle. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I talk to him all the time. Like, I showed him everything about Annabelle, and like he just playing it off, and he's on. Oh my God, that better not be your sister, dude.
Is that Becca?
It definitely. Oh my God.
That is Becca?
Yeah, if this is one big joke, dude, I'm gonna him for life. Oh my God, dude.
This is my sister,
Becca, right?
Becca.
Okay, hi. We spoke on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Neve, and this is Laura.
Hi.
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 Hi. Can someone just explain what's going on?
Yeah, please.
So I'm Annabelle.
You're not Annabelle.
I'm sorry. Everything I said was the truth.
Everything you said.
Everything I said was the truth. I just was afraid to talk to you as me because you're like a brother to me. I've known you for so long.
I don't even know what to say.
Did you send the email?
No, I did write the anonymous email.
You wrote in? I thought he wrote in this whole time.
I was in the middle of it, listening to both sides, and I couldn't be just holding a secret anymore between my best friend and my sisters.
Jeremy, how long did you know she'd been catfishing Derek?
Probably after a month or two, I knew.
How did you find out?
I had a feeling just because she was always on her phone, and then I was asking her who she's talking to, and then one day I just kind of figured it out.
I'm mind blown right now. I feel so stupid right now. This is like my life, bro.
Okay, we got an email here. I'm gonna let you read it. That way you're
okay.
involved. Go ahead.
All right. This is an email from someone named Romeo.
I need a lover to keep me sane.
Hey, Cammy Cam and Neve Neve. I'm in need of your guys' help.
Play me the classics.
I'm 23 years old, from Philly, and I live in Atlanta now. A year ago, I still wasn't out, but then a guy named Michael DM'd me. Something made me respond. And it turns out he was just what I needed when I was afraid to take the next step with a man. I was falling for him quickly. We messaged constantly, and he motivated me to live my truth. So earlier this year, I came out, and I'm happier than I've ever been. Ever since then, our relationship has deepened, and I'm even more in love than ever. Eventually, Michael encouraged me to move to Atlanta to be with him. Oh my, wait a second. It all sounded crazy, but also like the best idea I could think of. So I did it. God. But even though I moved all the way down here, Michael and I still haven't met up or even video chatted. Uh-oh.
Tell me a secret, baby, I'll keep it.
And it's been 7 months.
House for the weekend.
That's crazy.
What?
Oh my God, wait, listen to this. A week ago, I got a weird anonymous text saying that Michael isn't who I think he is. I have no idea who it's from, and I haven't said anything to Michael yet. At this point, I love him, but I'm starting to get impatient. Starting?
Yeah.
I need help making sense of all this. Thanks, Romeo.
I got a text message from, I don't know who number it is. The person that you're talking to isn't who it is. They sent me a link. It took me to somebody else's Instagram page. It said Arquez, but it was pictures of Michael. I'm like, oh, maybe, Michael made a new Instagram page.
It sounds like someone sent you the actual person.
I pray to God that this is actually Michael's Instagram. Maybe he made a new account or something.
Try Michael's number and see what we get.
Phone share. Nothing.
Let's search the anonymous phone number.
Yeah.
Who said, I know you've been talking to this guy, Michael. That's not who he is. The pictures are actually this guy.
Okay.
Nothing there.
But it does say that it's also a Philadelphia number.
You're right. Definitely looking like there's a Philadelphia connection here.
Should we search the informant's number in Cash App?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Ooh.
Lanier. Lanier, 1997. He's 23.
I mean, look, if this guy is 23 and he's from Philadelphia, I feel like there's a very good chance this informant and Romeo have crossed paths.
So the next thing that we did was ran the informant number through Cash App.
Okay.
This is what came up.
Let me see, zoom in on the picture. Okay, I know who that is. Me and him used to go to school together.
So wait, you do know this guy?
I know of him. So me and him used to go to school together. We did used to follow each other on Instagram. He used to like all my pictures and things like that too. And he would like comment. And he would always say things like cute. And a lot of people that like wanted me in the past that like I curved. He was one of them. So I don't know like him too well.
The anonymous phone number that texted you Arquez's profile is registered to Lanier on Cash App.
Right.
And you know Lanier, and you know he liked you. So that's starting to feel like Michael is Lanier. And for some reason, a couple weeks ago, he, from another number, sent you that message to try and come clean, I guess, or at least help you understand that Michael isn't the guy in the pictures. Oh.
Hello.
Lanier, right?
It's Lanier, but I go by Michael.
Wait, you go by Michael in real life or just with Romeo?
No, I go by Michael in real life.
Okay, welcome to Catfish. Even though you say you're not a catfish.
I don't think that I am a catfish.
How not?
As far as the picture, I felt like it looked like me. But that was the only thing that was a lie.
Okay, well, why don't we just give you an opportunity to sort of say whatever your piece is, explain yourself, because we obviously have a lot of questions.
Well, I made the account in middle school before I came out. I wasn't really a social person, so the page was really mainly to manage my coming out, but later on, I started to see Romeo on Instagram, and it was kind of like, I should try to talk to him, and I DM'd him from Michael's account.
But Romeo said that you had liked and commented on some of his pictures at some point as Lanier.
I probably liked him, but he didn't reply.
Michael, when you first came on, you said the only thing I lied about was the picture. Now, obviously, we didn't know that you go by Michael, so okay, that makes sense. But you also said you lived in Atlanta, right? So have you been living in Atlanta?
So I do go back and forth from Philadelphia to Atlanta. I have family in both places.
Okay.
But I'm from Philadelphia originally.
So we went to school together. We knew of each other. What is the point of you catfishing me? Like
I said, I don't feel like it was catfish. I feel like
what do you mean you don't feel like that's catfish?
Hold on.
So what is it? So what is it?
Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch your mouth.
I ain't doing. How do you think that's okay to do? Like I'm asking.
Well, if you said you up and listen, you shut the answer. If you shut the up anyway, back to you guys. You want me to answer your question or not?
Can we take a timeout?
You saying that's you in the picture? That's what you're saying? You do not look like that. Fake ass Whoopi Goldberg. Hold on.
Fake ass
Whoopi Goldberg. What are you talking about? You really just catfish somebody.
Listen, you gonna watch your mother.
And
that's what you wanna do.
Michael, why are you being so
Because I will not continue
insulting?
to be. Because I will not continue to sit here.
You deserve to be.
No, you shut the up, Nita. No, you shut the.
You deserve to eat some.
You fake ass Whoopi Goldberg. What's up there? Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. You fake ass Whoopi.
This is supposed to be my show.
Can we put Michael in the waiting room for a second?
I'm confused.
I mean, it's about time that you got cussed out on this show. I'm sick of being the punching bag on this show.
This guy is unbelievable.
You catfishing somebody, you would think that you would come in like, more calmer. He come in aggressive.
He's kind of delusional.
I asked you one question, and I still don't know the answer to it. Like, what's the point of you catfishing me?
All right, here we go. Hey! Mop top. What's up, Dylan?
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're doing good, man. We just saw your email. Well, so tell us how that all started with Allie. How did you guys even meet on Facebook?
I'm pretty sure I was just scrolling down my friends list and I accepted her. And she commented on one of my stuff and I was like, okay, to be honest, you're really pretty. And we just started talking from there.
Here we are on the lawn, doing handstands in the dark.
How quickly did you guys exchange phone numbers?
It was rather quick. And I think our first conversation was like 3 hours long. We hit it off. It was incredible.
And you said you met Allie right around the time that your mom passed.
It was like a couple months before my mom passed away. When she passed away, I got really distant. Like, I shut everybody down. I didn't talk to nobody. And she found out what happened to my mom, and she kept on me. Like, she kept messaging me, making sure I was okay. She showed like a lot of compassion.
Can somebody pick me up?
And like, just started falling from there. And like, you know, we would have phone calls. Some calls would be intimate. And it was going really, really great until recently. I got a text and it said, Allie is not who she says she is. I'm just like dumbfounded.
Whoa.
I don't even know how they got my number. And I asked, I was like, who is this? And they never replied.
Did you bring up that text with Allie?
I did, and she kept repeating the same question. She just kept asking me, do you trust me? Do you trust me? And I said, I do, but it makes me nervous. And like, how can I make this move if I don't know for sure if she's who she says she is? This is like dire for me.
Hello. Hey, this is Clay. I'm here with the guys from Catfish, and we're just wanting to ask some questions.
Okay. Hey, Chelsea, right?
Yes.
Hey, this is Neve, and we're sitting with Dylan, who you, I believe, texted, is that right?
Yeah, I texted him.
We were just wondering why you felt compelled to reach out to him.
Well, I felt that nobody should be lied to like that, so I thought he should know the truth.
How long have you known that Mary's been catfishing people?
She's been catfishing since she was 14 years old.
Whoa, and how old is she now?
She's 20.
Wow, okay.
Does Mary know that you reached out to Dylan?
Yes.
And was she upset or what?
When I first told her, she was a little upset.
We reached out to her and she hasn't responded. Do you think you could tell her we'd like to meet her, and do you think she would?
I mean, I don't really know. I don't want anyone to be mean. Like, I'm very protective over her.
That is not our intention, so I don't think you need to worry about that.
Okay. I will get Mary to come over.
Come over to your place.
Yes. I can send you my address.
Yeah, send me your address and let us know when we're all clear.
Okay.
All right, see you soon.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Neve.
Hi.
Mary. Good to meet you. And this is Dylan.
Yep.
So we obviously have a lot of questions.
Gosh. I just want you to know I wasn't trying to hurt you. You are my person, and you know that. You've been my person. He's always been there, no matter what. I didn't want it to be like this. I love you and I care about you. And I am so, so sorry about all this.
Why pretend to be somebody else?
I've been doing this for a very long time. I've always been that outcast girl, so then when you go to another world like internet, you get to be whoever you want.
And what about the girl whose pictures you're using?
Her name is really Allie. She's caught me before. She has said some rude things to me, but not, I mean, who wouldn't? I've been stealing her pictures.
What about your story that Dylan knows is true? You said a lot of things about where you worked and what you wanted, your dreams, and
maybe some things I did say were not correctly right. I do go to college.
Are you studying to be in the medical
Yes,
profession?
I do want to be a general surgeon.
But you don't work at a hospital?
No.
Obviously, Dylan's gone through a pretty traumatic last couple years and was pushing people away. Why did you fight to stay in his life?
He was my person when I needed him, and I was going to be there even if I wasn't the real person.
Did you feel bad that you had been lying to him at that point?
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel good.
Have you tried to actually stop it?
Yeah, I've tried and I just go back. There's something that pushes me to go back.
the real girl is contacting you and your cousin's selling you out. Clay and Mason, Clay thought he was talking to
they confronted
Allie's
you about
sister,
it.
and
Yeah.
all these people are kind of like confronting you now.
Like, it's weird to say to people. Like, it's like my addiction. It's weird to come out, but it's like the attention and the strive to get that attention, and you'd pretty much do anything you could to get that attention.
You said the word addiction.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of an admission that things have kind of gotten out of control.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop by myself, and I know it's not going to, ever.
Uh-oh, we got an email here from an anonymous sender. Whoever it is goes by Baby A.
Oh, God.
Hey, Neve. I tried to tell this guy in San Antonio to stop talking to this girl, Nicole, who I know is a catfish.
Don't you worry, I've got this on.
He thinks they bond over wrestling, but it's all BS.
Yes, I've learned about myself a lot.
The guy who's getting fooled is named Jesus. Here's his Facebook and phone number. I'm not sure which of the fake profiles he's talking to, but here's the profile for the real girl, Nikki. Whoa, so we've got a whistleblower.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jesus?
Yes?
This is Neve from Catfish. Are you familiar with that show?
Yeah, I am.
We got an email from someone, they didn't say their name, says they know you're talking to a catfish and that this person tried to tell you that.
That's weird because a while back I got a text saying that Nicole isn't who she says she is, but I don't know a Nicole.
Wait, you don't know a Nicole?
The
Wait.
person I'm talking to online is Alexis.
Don't you get it twisted.
Wait, what? Jesus!
Hi.
What's up?
I'm Cammy, by the way.
Hi.
So, wait, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, you're 21, you live in San Antonio. Why did we get an email saying that some random person thinks you're getting catfished?
I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know a Nicole. I've been talking to someone named Alexis.
And how long have you been talking?
For almost a year.
Have you guys video chatted?
I asked one time if her phone was broken.
The good old phone was broken.
Have you and Alexis ever exchanged any money or gifts?
She asked me for money 2 times, but couldn't give it to her because I didn't have none.
Does anybody in your family know about Alexis?
Not really. The only person that knows is like my best friend, Star.
Got it. Look, we don't know what's going on here, but someone, and we don't know who, seems to think you're getting catfished.
I don't know. I still think Alexis is who she says she is.
Do you want our help? Do you need our help? Or do you feel like you've got things under control?
I want to find out who this person is who sent the text.
Okay, so you're actually more interested in who the anonymous informant is than
More
you are,
so
right?
than who the girl you're talking to is?
Yeah, her. She I want to meet her. I want to finally get to see her and everything.
The only thing we haven't tried is texting or calling this mystery informant that texted you.
Yeah.
Which we could try. You still have that number.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let me try texting. Okay.
And you haven't contacted Alexis at all, right?
No.
Can we try that too?
Sure. I think we should call Alexis. Let's give it a shot.
You know what to do after the beat.
Hey, Alexis. This is Neve, and I'm here in Texas with Jesus. And we're making an episode of Catfish, which I assume you're somewhat familiar with. And we're at the point where we'd like to now figure out a way to get you and Jesus to meet each other. So give me a call back if you get a chance at this number, and hopefully we'll hear from you shortly. Thanks.
Whoa! What?
Wait, this is from the mystery texter. It says,
what does it say?
If you want more info, we should meet in person.
In person?
Agreed, that would be great.
Yes!
Where are you? I'm about 2.5 hours away. I'm in San Marcos. It's on the way to Austin. Do you guys know San Marcos?
Yeah.
I know where that's at, San Marcos.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, just sent an address and said, come ASAP.
What?
Who are you?
And who are you, may I ask? You can call me
Baby
A.
Baby A. Baby Alexis.
We gotta get up there.
Yes, we do.
Baby A?
Yeah.
Is that you?
That's me.
So mysterious.
Childhood nickname.
I'm Cammie. But
Amanda. Nice to meet you.
Wait, what's your name?
Amanda.
I've heard that name before.
Like, in regards to Alexis?
Yeah.
We were friends.
Yeah.
We had
So I heard.
a huge falling out.
All right, so you and Alexis used to be friends.
Yes. You know her as Alexis.
Yeah.
I know her as Nicole. She's really not a good person at all. She's got so many different profiles, so many different names.
So, okay, so the Nikki Facebook page that you sent us is a real person. That's their real profile.
Yes.
But Nicole, the person that you used to be friends with who's been talking to Jesus, isn't the girl in those pictures.
Correct.
So why did you send us that Facebook page?
Because I assumed that's what she had sent him.
How many profiles do you know of that she has?
I know of Alexis, Nicole, Bella. There's probably more than that.
So this is Alexis.
So I've seen that picture before, but that's not who Nicole
Okay, so
is.
that's not Nicole. So, okay.
No, this is a career for her. She literally lives off of what she does. I'm not kidding
So she's
you
a
when I'm telling you.
scam artist.
Yes.
What basically
This is what we had a falling out over.
Got it. So you discovered that she was doing this.
I discovered she was using pictures of my daughters to send to these people saying that this is her daughter.
Oh no.
I was livid.
Hi.
Hi.
Alexis.
Yeah.
Or Nicole.
Yeah.
What should we call you?
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yeah.
All right. Well, glad you're here. Obviously, Jesus is here. He wants to meet you. We have some questions too. So if you're ready, why don't you come outside?
I'm ready.
Oh my God.
Who's that?
Oh wow.
Why don't we come over here?
That's Alexis.
So Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jesus, and you are the person he's been talking to. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what's been going on here? Because we got a whole story from Amanda. Clearly, you're not the girl in the pictures,
Amanda
right?
made the profile. Okay.
Wait, Amanda made the profile.
Amanda made the profile years ago. She was doing this and that. She used to be my best friend. She's not anymore.
Hold on. So you're saying that when Jesus started talking to Alexis, he was actually talking to Amanda?
He was talking to her, and then I took over.
How long have you been the profile?
Probably talking to him like a little over a year.
So pretty much the whole time?
Yeah.
And it was you in the video chat, right?
It was me.
Okay, so you are the catfish. Who's the girl in the Alexis profile?
That's my cousin. Those are her pictures.
Well, you use pictures of your cousin.
Yes, that's quote unquote Alexis.
And she knew you were using her pictures, or not?
No, Amanda didn't tell her nothing. Amanda befriended her like a friend. You know, hey, let's do this together. I said, okay.